Previously on All My Children.
We're about to learn the identity of the nutjob who poisoned the people on Ryan's yacht and gave Tad here an unexpected rush tonight.
Leslie Coulson.
I want you to teach me how to take out a woman with a heart condition.
Sarah needs you. She almost died.
As far as I'm concerned, she is dead.
Let me go, Dad!
Rough night?
Have you seen Ted Martin?
You mean you haven't caught up with him by now?
Excuse me?
Talking about that little stunt you pulled last night in the men's room. You know, the next time you try that, you're gonna find that they removed the lock from the door.
Oh, I mean, people actually noticed? I mean, I thought I'd been so discreet.
You thought wrong, Miss Coulson? That'll be all, Steve. I've prepared your bill, including damages, and I would appreciate it if you would settle it and check out as soon as possible.
You think you can kick me out?
I know I can. Oh!
Who do you think you're dealing with? I am an attorney!
All right, that's fine. I'm
Ridiculous.
Take this. Listen, please excuse me. She's on medication for an illness right now.
Medication? The woman is a menace. If you cannot control her, Dr. Hayward, I will be forced to call the police.
No, that is definitely not necessary. Come on, Leslie, let's go.
This is nothing less than sexual discrimination.
All right, thank you.
Hey,
Sorry about
let
that.
go.
Hey, Junior, why don't you come down? Let me see how you look for the dance.
Dixie, happy Valentine's Day. I love you, Ted.
Hi.
Hi. I just remember that you and I had signed up to chaperone the Valentine's Day dance at Junior's high school, and I know that was some time ago, but I mean, I don't see any reason why we still can't do it.
Really?
Except for last night. I know things seem like they're getting weirder and weirder between you and me, and I just want you to know that when I was over here last night throwing the furniture around, I had no idea. Well, that's sweet, isn't it? Nice. Nice flowers. A little skimpy, though, for Valentine's Day. What'd you think?
I like them. I like them very much, Ted.
What a jerk. Sending you some crummy little bouquet of flowers.
What are you saying?
Are you going to deny that these are from Hayward?
What?
I don't want these in my house, Dixon.
Ted, what are you doing? Look
I'm
at the
going to throw these
flowers.
things out in the yards exactly as they should be.
Look at the I sent the flowers.
They're from me. I told him to sign your name.
Mateo.
I was trying to tell you over the phone that, well, you didn't kill your mom. She's alive.
I didn't kill you. Mom.
It's me, sweetie. I'm back.
Come on, let her in. Let her hug her. It's her mother.
Ow.
Don't you understand? It's over. She's innocent for crying out loud.
Get your hands off him. What's going on here? Who is this woman?
Well, Judge, that's the that's the victim.
Your Honor, I guess you could say I brought back proof that my wife didn't kill her mother because this is her mother right here. Say hello.
Hello.
I assume you want to continue with the arraignment.
I think that would be
Of
better.
course.
Yeah, I think so. Reconvene in the courtroom.
Are you okay? I mean, how are you feeling?
Well, she looks great, doesn't she? Because she was in the Caribbean this whole time, sunning herself.
You let me think you were dead all this time? How could you do that? Your daughter is dead to you. How can you possibly say that?
This is none of your business.
Your daughter is lying there very ill. Very ill. Now, what if you lose her? What if she really dies? Can you live with that for the rest of your life, with your words ringing in your ears?
She's my only child, my only daughter.
She needs you now. She needs you now more than ever.
Well, apparently she needs your daughter more.
Sarah and Bianca are very close, and they care about each other very, very much. They've been through a lot together.
Yes, they have. And it makes me sick.
Don't you see that none of that matters right now?
Oh, how could you possibly understand? It's all so simple for you. You and your high-fashion world, so how open-minded. You probably think I'm a bigot, an intolerant fanatic. Well, I don't care what you think. I know what's right and what isn't.
Well, you're wrong about me, Mrs. Livingston. I think you're a mother who saw her daughter's entire future just vanish before her eyes at the mention of a single word.
That's exactly what happened.
When Bianca told me that she was gay, I couldn't believe it. I didn't want to hear it. I was sick too. I was sick at heart because I realized that the idea I have of my daughter is not real. And I wanted her to take it back. And I just was not open-minded, and I was not accepting. Not at all. And I still haven't been.
Then why are you here?
Because Bianca is my child. She's my baby. I love her. Isn't that reason enough?
All My Children on ABC, brought to you by EAS Nutritional Products. Change your mind, change your body.
Do you believe people are born this way? I don't. I think she's punishing me.
That's what I thought too at first.
So do you blame yourself for Bianca's...
I don't know why Bianca says she's gay. It's not a life I would want for her. It scares me. Scares me to think that I won't be able to relate to her. There's a part of her that I will never understand. But I just want her to be happy. And I'm sure that's what you want for your daughter.
I want to be with her, help her. But I can't accept this.
You don't have to accept it. Just help her.
I don't know what to say to her.
Tell her about the day she was born. About how it felt when they brought her to you and they placed her in your arms. And tell her that she is exactly the same person now as she was then.
But is she?
Of course. Ma.
Wait a minute, answer me. How could you let me think that I killed you?
Well, maybe because I have some questions of my own, Haley. How could you try to kill me? How could you leave me for dead on the deck of that yacht? How could you do that to me?
Will you wrap this up, please? Mr. Montgomery, your client, Miss Santos, has confessed to the murder of her mother and waived the right to a jury trial. Now it seems that the victim has shown up in the courtroom, and with a suntan yet. Can you explain this?
No, Judge, not really, no.
Your Honor, there's no need to waste any more of the court's time. As you can see, I am not deceased, although I very nearly was. And after a horrible altercation with my daughter, I decided
Would
that
you
I
like
should...
to press charges at this time?
There's a lot of blame on both sides. So let's let bygones be bygones.
I'll take that as a no. Case dismissed. We're adjourned.
The court is adjourned. Hello, Arlene.
You sent the flowers? It was a dumb idea.
No, it wasn't. It was a terrific idea. I wish I'd thought of it myself.
And you would have. If things were like they used to be. But they're not. And I just thought if you guys would treat each other better, that... I don't know. It was a dumb idea. I'm sorry, okay?
Dixie. Why don't we give him a minute? I don't think he'd want to talk about this anymore.
That was so sweet of him. He just doesn't understand.
That makes two of us.
What the hell is wrong with you? You're behaving like a lunatic.
I was doing fine before I hooked up with you.
Hey, I'm the only one trying to help you right now. Now, this obsession that you have with Tad is making you crazy.
It is not an obsession. He cares about me. He made love to me.
He knows that you drugged him, Leslie. You stole a vial of Libidazone from my office.
That's ridiculous.
They've got it on tape, Leslie. Everything that they need to convict you.
Convict me?
That's right. Which means you gotta get out of here. Now. Get away from Pine Valley before it's too late.
The hospital has it on tape? How?
The doctor's offices are under video surveillance for this kind of thing. And people steal drugs.
I've been to your office many times. There aren't any cameras.
It's hidden, Leslie. To protect the hospital from lawsuits. Tad staggered into the ER last night. He was half out of his mind. How much did you give him?
I didn't do anything.
When Tad's blood work came back positive for Libidazone, I was the one that they suspected. That's why they checked the tape. They were trying to blame me.
You were the one who poured the Libidazone into the punch at Ryan's party.
You don't know what you're talking about, Leslie. You're out of control. And everybody down at that bar just saw that.
You know what? I don't do too badly when I clean up. I know how to make a compelling argument, even when the facts are against me. And right now, they're not. If anyone is going to go down for this, it's going to be you, not me.
So you really still think that we can chaperone Junior's dance?
Well, that was just an excuse. I just wanted to see you. And there is something I should tell you. I saw a surveillance video of Leslie Colson stealing Libidazone from David's office.
When did you see that? When? After the party?
No. This just happened. This was yesterday. She must have slipped it into my coffee at the Valley and I didn't know about it. And that's why I behaved the way I did yesterday.
Do you think she's even capable of such a thing?
Well, she must be, because I left here, I went over to the hospital, and Jake drew some blood. There was a lot of libidozone in my system.
Did you call the police?
No. I mean, not yet. Jake and I think it's possible that Hayward set Leslie up to cover himself.
So you saw a videotape showing Leslie stealing libidozone from David's office, and you still think that David is responsible for drugging all those people at Ryan's party?
Don't you think it's interesting that just when evidence is mounting up against David, suddenly this video pops up incriminating Leslie?
What evidence? You know, all you have is your prejudice against you, that you and Joe and Jake have against David, and this is the same fight that we always have, and I'm so sick of fighting.
Well, I'm not. I'm gonna go right on fighting. Unless you tell me there's nothing left worth fighting for.
What have you done with my necklace, Arlene?
Yes, damn it. Where is it?
All right, everybody. Try to remain calm. Arlene. We would very much like an answer to the question.
I've been through a horrendous experience. If I could explain to you how bewildering, how crazy it is for me,
really?
I can't even...
Who cares about your pathetic suffering? I don't. I want my $500,000 worth of pearls back, Arlene. You fenced him, didn't you?
I can't focus on this right now, Vanessa. I really can't.
She is guilty, Lieutenant.
Look, Lieutenant, arrest this woman for grand larceny.
No, please, Vanessa, I'm begging you. Don't do this. You got your insurance money.
Haley, how can you defend this creature? I mean, she is despicable. She's an embarrassment. And least of her sins is lying. This woman has made a career out of seducing your husbands.
Well, that might be true, but she still deserves a second chance.
Why do you want to do this?
Because I didn't kill her and I got my second chance. And she's my mother.
Mom, when I was very sick, when I couldn't eat, I overheard you talking to Daddy one night, and you told him that you never felt so helpless. I was just so afraid that you would give up and that I would lose you. And later on, you told me that you could feel your heart breaking. That's how I feel now. You love her very much, don't you? I need to ask you a favor, Mom. What can I do? When I was very sick, you told me that you would ask Grandma's spirit to come down from heaven and protect me. Could you do that now? Could you ask Grandma to come and protect Sarah? Of course I can, sweetheart. Oh, yes, I can. And she will, too. Your grandma will protect Sarah.
All My Children will be back in a moment here on ABC.
Mom, I know this thing. My being gay. I know it's very hard on you. I'm so afraid you'll get hurt. honey, that's not the kind of pain I'm talking about. What I mean is, I'm just so afraid that people are going to judge you. They're going to decide that they don't even like you without even knowing you, just because of this label on you. I'm so afraid that someone might harm you.
Mom, do you want me to be the kind of person that cares what people I don't even know think of me?
No, honey, no, of course not. I don't mean that.
That's not what you're afraid of, Mom.
Well, what? All right, then what? What am I really afraid of?
You don't want me to be something that you're ashamed of.
No, honey. I don't want you to be something that you're ashamed of.
I'm not. I'm proud of who I am.
You are. You really are.
Mom, you have taught me to be myself every day of my life.
You've got a lot of courage.
Where do you think I got it from?
If I go to the police, I may have no chance with Tad, but you will lose Dixie.
I know, you see, now that's where you're wrong. Dixie will rally to my defense. She's not going to leave my side unless all your false charges are disproved. You know, as a matter of fact, you might be even doing me a favor. So you see, Leslie, whatever you do, I win and you lose.
You win and I lose.
That's right.
The truth is, even hopped up on Libidazone, Tad didn't want me. He wanted his wife. You're right, David. It is over. I mean, I can't get what I want anyway, so I might as well do what you want.
So you're gonna leave? When?
Well, as soon as I can get packed.
You're just gonna quit?
Listen, I had promised myself that if Tad didn't want me, I would cut my losses. Why am I gonna stick around, so I can fight with you?
That's a good decision, Leslie. You're being very smart.
Well, at least one of us will get what we wanted. I hope things work out between you and Dixie.
Yeah, right. Well, I guess I'll leave you alone so you can start packing.
Goodbye, David.
Goodbye, Leslie.
You know, with all the fighting around here, I think you and I may have forgotten something.
Yeah, what's that?
The way things used to be in this house. The way we used to love each other.
I haven't forgotten anything.
Well, I keep asking myself how you could possibly be attracted to a guy like Hayward while you're apparently willing to throw everything away.
Don't put this all on me. You know how we got where we are now.
I know that the problem's between the two of us. It's like there's something missing. I mean, come on. Do you think if Liza and I hadn't happened that you would even look twice at Hayward? Okay, you wouldn't consider cheating on me.
I didn't do what I did out of revenge, Tad. If I had, I don't think we'd be here now. It would just be over.
And it's not. I'm scared for us. You hold my heart in your hands. You always have. Now, I may not be as damaged or as dangerous as Hayward is, but I love you, and I need you. And I'm asking you, please, please come back to me.
Just let me love you again.
Hey, you look handsome.
Thanks, Mom. This is for you.
Junior. Happy Valentine's Day, Mom.
Yes, she's your mom, but when has she ever acted like it? You think she came here voluntarily? No. She was gonna let you fry.
Is that true?
Only because I was scared, sweetie, and because... Here, take this. And I knew that if I came back here, everyone would take a lot of pleasure in punishing me for every little wrong thing I've done in my life.
Elaine, you deserve everything you've gotten. Do you have any idea how much pain you put your daughter through? Thinking she's killed you? For her sake, I'm glad you're alive. But quite frankly, I would rather you were on the ocean floor feeding the fish.
You know what? I swore to myself that I would never again come into a room where people hated me as much as you do.
I don't hate you, Mother.
We could care less about your relationship with your mother. We want our $500,000 worth of jewelry back.
Palmer is right. All we care about is the necklace.
And if we don't get it, that woman will rot in jail.
Palmer, Vanessa, I can't give you your necklace back, but here's what I will do. I will write a check that will cover your insurance company's payment and any other expenses you may have incurred. Palmer can buy you a brand new necklace and a better one. How does that sound?
Write the check.
You would do that? There's a catch, isn't there?
You bet there is. You will go to Barry's office where he will prepare divorce documents which you will sign. And then you will leave town on a plane tonight. You can go anywhere you want. You can go back to the Caribbean if you like. One-way ticket, first class. One way. You will never set foot in this town again.
You know, that's not good enough. I don't think I want any type of communication with Haley. Of any kind. Phone, fax, computer, carrier pigeon. I want you out of her life forever.
I'll give you 30 seconds to make up your mind. Then you belong to Derek. 30, 29, 28, 27.
I'm proud of you, son. You're smarter than I am. That card is exactly what your mom needed to see right now.
So, are you guys still up for chaperoning the dance tonight?
Well, I'd like to. How about it?
I'll get it.
Hey, I have a delivery for Miss Dixie Martin.
Okay, thanks. Roses. Honey, you wouldn't forget to get my flowers. They're from Harewood, aren't they? Why can't he just leave us alone?
Junior... No, wait, it's okay. I'll go in.
Sarah, the nurse said that your room is ready upstairs. They'll be coming for you soon.
It's goodbye, then. You're leaving?
My mother has a fundraiser coming up soon. She has a lot of work to do.
Well, Sarah will only be here for a couple of days. You'll be back to pick her up.
Sarah hasn't agreed to come back to Boston.
I can't go back to Ian.
That's not what I want.
You don't? But you said that...
Sarah, I realize you can't stay married. I realize Ian has to know the truth. I know everyone has to know the truth.
Then you still want me to come home?
You're my daughter, Sarah. Of course I want you to come home.
May I buy you a cup of coffee, Mrs. Livingston?
Thank you, Miss Kane. I'll be back.
So, how'd it go?
Okay. We didn't say much, but she told me she loved me, and I believed her. I didn't realize how much I needed to hear that.
It's gonna be easier now. I mean, you're gonna get strong and well really soon.
Bianca, I'm so sorry for what I put you through. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't been there.
But I was there, Sarah. Just like before. And I will always be there if you need me.
Same here. Come and visit me in Boston?
Sure. It'll be springtime soon. I'll bring you a tulip. And you'll smile like I brought you the moon.
How is Sarah doing?
She's better.
I'm very proud of you, honey, for the way you helped Sarah.
You helped her more, Mom. You convinced Mrs. Livingston to go to her. Turns out that's what she needed most. To know her mother still loved her.
I understand, Mrs. Livingston. I mean, she's trying to cope with something she never thought she'd face.
So are you, Mom.
It isn't easy, honey.
I know. But you're trying. And that means more to me than you could possibly know.
The clock's running. 15, 14, 13.
Tell him he can't do this.
Please, he will send you to jail, and I don't want that to happen to you. Just do it for me.
5.
Wait, I'm innocent. I didn't steal the necklace.
Are you really that stupid?
All right, time's up. Sorry, Palmer.
Lieutenant, arrested.
All right, all right! I'll sign those stupid divorce papers and I'll leave town.
Sorry, time's up.
Adam, for God's sake, get on with it.
All right. Fine. Barry, don't let her out of your sight until her plane is in the air.
Wait, just a minute.
I have to go, sweetie.
I know, I just, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that all of this happened. And I know I don't deserve it. But I was wondering if maybe you could tell me that you forgive me for what I did to you.
You know I do. I think I probably had it coming to me.
Barry, let's go out.
Listen, you know this is the right thing. Just be strong, okay?
Let's go, but I just want to say one thing. That except for Haley, there isn't one thing I'm going to miss about this town. Nothing. I'm going to find a place where people appreciate me. You'll see. And I'm going to be a winner in the end. You might not hear from me, but you as sure as hell are going to hear about me. Where's my coat?
Palmer? You're really not going to let Arlene get away with this, are you?
Haven't you been paying attention, Lieutenant? I lost $500,000. I'm getting $500,000. Plus, I am content.
She committed a crime. It's your civic duty to press charges. She stole your necklace.
Well, yes, Lieutenant, but I'm going to be getting even a better one now. Maybe.
I know.
Oh, let's go home. Come on. Come on.
You know, you saved me. If you hadn't brought her back here and found her, then people would have thought I really killed her.
Do you really think I was gonna let them take you away from me? No. If I hadn't found Arlene, I would have thought of something else.
I know you would have.
Let's go home, please. Let's go.
But first, can we stop at BJ's? I'm having a craving for a double cheeseburger and their onion rings.
Did you say craving?
Oh,
No, did you say cravings, right?
stop it.
Are we eating for two?
Let's not get greedy. I think we've been lucky enough for one day.
You know what? I think we're gonna have some luck for a while. What do you think?
I'm just so happy that she's free.
Let's go home and see Colby.
Not just yet, Adam.
What? What are you talking about? You can't hold me?
Not true. There is the little matter of the fire you set in the courtroom. Your attempted escape with Haley.
Oh, come on. The case has been dropped. You're just doing this out of spite.
Not entirely out of spite. We're still holding Duffy Oliphant. You know, the man who shot Vanessa Cortland. Now, when he gets around to telling us who hired him, I got a feeling I'm going to want you close by. This way.
I'll get Barry?
Yeah.
No. I want him to finish his business with Arlene first.
Stash, I've been waiting. Well?
She has the roses.
I wonder if it's happened yet.
Well, if it hasn't, it's about to.
Poor Dixie. Even with your brilliant cardiologist, I don't think your heart can take this.
David, what are you doing?
Oh, beautiful, though. There's gotta be a card in here somewhere.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
On the next All My Children.
Didn't I tell you I was going to help you get Leo back? What better time of Valentine's night?
She and David, they slept together?
Spiders are ugly, but most of them are harmless.
Do you want this, baby?
Will David succeed in framing Leslie? Cast your vote in the All My Children weekly poll, only at abc.com.
Wednesday, Drew Carey is going to heaven and Mimi is going through hell. And just when you think Drew has done it all,
why don't you go down instead? You can show me it'll be okay to be Mimi's kid.
he does the unbelievable. Dead or alive, nobody does it like Drew Carey. See you Wednesday on ABC.